Hey there, today we're gonna do the 9 strange tales on Sunny Island. They are marked on the map, so they should be pretty easy to find. You just have to go one by one and figure out the puzzles of them. We're gonna start on the right side here on the little island. That's gonna be the first one we do. You can just walk out to this island, or you can use your scooter to get over there. Once you do arrive at the island, you're gonna see 3 trees, all with text on them. The text basically just give you a hint on how to solve this puzzle. All you have to do is find the 3 items. The stone in the middle shows you the 3 items you have to submit after you find them. To find the 3 items, I have marked them on the map. Here are gonna be the 3 locations. It's gonna be the boxes. They form a triangle. If you struggle to actually find where the items are, you can turn it to nighttime. The items only show up between 6 p.m. and 5 a.m. During nighttime, especially at midnight and later, the trees light up very bright yellow, so they should be pretty easy to see, and it's even easier to see if you use the drone. Then all you have to do is run to each tree and collect the item in front of it. Once you have collected all the items, we simply just need to go back to the island and submit the items. And that should be the entire puzzle. Then let's move on to the next one once you are done with the first one. The next one is gonna be pretty close by. We're gonna take this one, the closest one, up here on the hill. Once you arrive, you have to change the time to 23. Otherwise, it won't spawn the event for this one. All you have to do is either get on your bike, or you have to pull out your radio, your handheld radio, as it requires you to play music to enter. Since the bike plays music or the radio by itself, it works as well as the handheld radio. And then you just run in there, and that's gonna be everything. The next one is gonna be right next to this one. It's just gonna be straight down the cliff here. You're gonna see a bell which can change the weather. You just have to change the weather one time, and that's gonna be the strange tale for this one. Then we have the next one, which is also gonna be pretty close by. You can just run over there from the bell. All you have to do is talk to the well, and that's gonna be all for this one. I have heard that you can get a new story every day, so you can try and come back if you want to get the lore. It should have different stories for different weathers. I haven't confirmed this myself yet, but that's what people are saying, so if you're into lore, you can always try that. The next one is gonna be on the beach here. This one is a little bit complicated, and I'm not entirely sure if you can skip some of the interactions. There are 3 times you can talk to the NPCs, and they will give you different hints. You just swim out into the water, and if you fail like I do here, you're gonna drown and die, and then you're gonna respawn, and you can go back to the NPC, and it's gonna be a new hint. To do this the actual way, you have to swim out into the water, and once the bubble appears on your screen, you have to swim in a circle slowly around the bubbles. If you keep swimming straight, or if you stop swimming, you're gonna drown instead and die most of the time. So, as you can see here, I'm swimming in a very small circle until I run out of stamina, and then I'm gonna get the drowning animation instead of actually dying. And then once that is done, you just have to talk to the woman again, and then you should be completed. Next up, we're gonna do the fishing one. It's gonna be right beside the one we just did, a little bit further up the coast. This one is pretty simple. All you have to do is fish up the fish, and that's gonna be actually everything. Your fishing level do not matter for this one. You can be level fishing 1 or fishing level 10. It does not matter. You can get the fish either way. Once you get the fish, you get the cutscene, and that's gonna be it. For the next one, we're gonna do the tunnel, which is pretty close by. All you have to do here is run to the tunnel, and it should count as exploration. I assume that's how it works. That's how it worked for me. As soon as you explore it, it should pop up. Then we are gonna do the shipwreck on the south side, and all you have to do here is talk to the guy. You might have to talk to him multiple times, and then he's gonna tell you about a rusty sword that he wants back, which you can put in the bonfire. After you've talked to him more than once. You have to talk to him more than once though. And once you have done that, you have to go into the middle of the map to the big building. On the second storage gonna be two guys talking, where you can just pick up the sword. It's marked here on the map. Once you pick up the sword, you simply go back, throw it in the fire. And then you talk to him and you get a little cutscene and some lore, and that should be everything for this one. Then the next one is gonna be out here on the beach. You have to find a bottle. Make sure you find this bottle first or the quest won't work. You just talk to the bottle once and then that's all you have to do. Then you have to go to the marker afterwards. Once you arrive at the marker, make sure to talk to the back next to the little boat on the shoreline. And it should give you a firestone that you can use to turn on the little bonfire or the campfire. Once that is done, you're gonna change the time to midnight and you'll see a prisoner appear. The prisoner has a few different dialogue options. If you choose the last one and set him free, you can get one bond. If you choose one of the other options and choose to capture him, you will have to fight 3 mobs, and once you fight them, the police will come and take him back to prison. It is up to you which one of these options you choose. I chose to capture him so I could see both options since I've seen the other one already. And that should be everything for all the tales. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you next time.